welcome to Lyrical Learning Center. Today we're going to learn about the solubility table. You'll learn about which salts are soluble and which salts are insoluble in water. The common salts that are soluble in water are all sodium, potassium, and ammonium salts are soluble in water. Okay, so for example, we have sodium chloride, soluble in water. Sodium sulfate is soluble in water. Sodium nitrate is soluble in water. All sodium salts are soluble in water. Potassium nitrate is also soluble in water. Potassium sulfate is soluble in water. Potassium chloride is soluble in water. Same for ammonium salts. All ammonium salts are soluble. Ammonium chloride, ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate. So this will lead us to this acronym called the SPA salts are soluble. So for SPA therapy, for water therapy also. Okay? So all nitrates are soluble. For example, we have zinc nitrate, silver nitrate. They are all soluble in water. You can add an N in front of SPA arms. All SPAN salts are soluble. Okay? All SPA salts refer to sodium, potassium, and ammonium salts. All nitrates are soluble. All sulfates are soluble except for lead sulfate, barium sulfate, and calcium sulfate. Okay, all sulfates are soluble except lead, barium, calcium sulfates. So all other sulfates, sodium sulfate, zinc sulfate, they are all soluble. All chlorides are soluble except for lead chloride and silver chloride. Lead chloride and silver chloride are insoluble in water. Not just for chlorides, it follows for all the group 7 halogens as well. Bromides and iodide are all soluble except for lead bromide and lead iodide. For the same as silver chloride and lead chloride. Okay, so mainly we dealt with the soluble salts. How about the insoluble salts? The insoluble salts are all carbonates are insoluble except for the 3 on top here. Except sodium carbonate, Na plus, CO3 2 minus, potassium carbonate, and ammonium carbonate. These 3 salts are soluble. Sodium, potassium, ammonium salts are soluble. All other carbonates are insoluble. And the last category, all hydroxides are insoluble except for these 3: sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, and aqueous ammonium. However, we have calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, and group 2 hydroxides. They are slightly soluble. Okay, group 2 hydroxides are slightly soluble. This table is very important because you need for separation techniques as well as preparation of salts. You need to remember it very well. Let's try some of these salts now. You know whether they are soluble? Zinc chloride, is it soluble? Yes, it's soluble. All chlorides are soluble except for lead chloride and silver chloride. Is magnesium nitrate soluble? Yes, magnesium nitrate is soluble because all nitrates are soluble. Sodium nitrate, is it soluble? Yes, it's soluble. All sodium salts are soluble and all nitrates are soluble. Is sodium carbonate soluble? Yes, all carbonates are insoluble except sodium, potassium, ammonium carbonate. Is calcium carbonate soluble? No, it's not soluble because all carbonates are insoluble except sodium, potassium, ammonium. Lead chloride, is it soluble? No, lead chloride is not soluble because all chlorides are soluble except for lead chloride and silver chloride. Be sure to remember this table very well. Thank you for your attention. For more videos, go to miraclelearningcenter.com. Thank you.